excited to bring to you the man I married in my dreams 25 years ago. He is Tim Ferguson. Hello, my darling man.
Oh, you guys.
You guys.
She's been fangirling out all day. I've never seen her so excited.
Happily. And I wrote about you in my book, but who cares? If you're only going to buy one book this year, make it Tim's. But yes, so I wrote about you in my book and about how much I owe to you because you, the Doug Anthony All-Stars, I mean, you formed my sense of humour more than anything else because I was at that age where I was just ripe for it, you know? Here you are. Bit of Das Kapital. Do you remember you had your own sitcom?
Yeah. That was a serious scene.
Amazing.
Richard had that coming, really. Sometimes when you're working in a comedy trio and one of your steps out of line, you can't go, ooh, well, let's get some therapy. You just got to hit him hard.
Good attitude.
Yeah. We've been wanting to do that with Little for a long time. The amount of sketches they've pitched where I have lemon in my eye.
Lemon takes a lot of lemon to the eye, little does. Now, I remember my favourite thing about the Doug Anthony All-Stars was when you used to lie to journalists and they believed you. And they would print the most ridiculous things over and print each other's lie, you know. And I remember when you guys said you were in the Batman movie, right? And journalists still printed that for years after the movie was out. And you clearly were not in the movie.
Oh, from some angles.
No, you weren't, mate. You weren't. What's your favourite memory from those days? You were rock stars. What was really going on?
It was fun being comedy rock stars because we were the first ones, apparently, to put comedy and rock star life together.
Yes.
Which was just an ongoing entourage of what is happening and who got the spa bath here and is that a government minister? It was but you know, Batman really was a highlight of my career. It was a special time for everybody.
And then I've read a little bit of this book. I read the excerpt in the paper on the weekend. And I was reading about when you guys then moved to London and we fangirls were beside ourselves because there was no internet, guys. There was no Twitter. I couldn't follow you every day. I used to have to just wait for little bits of information, you know. And then you went to London, you were gone for ages. And now I know that you knew that your body was going a bit wonky when you were in London. You woke up one morning and your left side wouldn't work. And you didn't want to go to a doctor because your career was going so well and you didn't want to know any... Really?
Well, I figured, you know, I had a right side that was just on full pistons. It was rocking away. And I figured, yeah, you know, a doctor's only going to say something's wrong with you.
And what did he say?
No, I didn't go. I just didn't go. No, I just kept ploughing on and just sort of limped along. Eventually I did go to a doctor and the doctor just said, stop whatever it is you're doing. And I said, okay. And I stopped blowing on his stethoscope.
But didn't the boys notice? I mean, you're virtually living in the pocket of two other men.
Well, they could see that I was, you know, walking, you know, pretty wonkily, but we were all pretty drunk.
So no one ever said to you what's going on?
Well, I mean, Paul and Richard knew there was something wrong. Okay. And I said, you know, obviously there's something wrong. But on stage, nobody knew because they just figure, you must be trying to be funny. It's not working, but, you know, it's as good as it gets.
Actually, which reminds me, when the doctor finally said to you, I think you've got MS, he made a joke about it, didn't he? What did he say?
This guy, what is it about, you know, you're funny people. He says, look, the good news is it doesn't kill you. The bad news is it doesn't kill you. We should go on the road. How about I put you on the road and I wait?
Yeah. And you know what's even worse news, Doc? I'm not paying you. So it just gets worse.
Yeah, the people of Australia will be covering that little bill.
So it's multiple sclerosis is what the diagnosis was, and it's what you're living with, and going great guns and writing more maybe than ever before, do you think?
Oh, I'm busier than I'm supposed to be. I'm supposed to be retired and at home and just sort of, you know, watching a big screen TV and drinking martinis. Instead, I'm here, I'm talking to you, I'm working.
You are. And you wrote Cheeky Monkey, which is a great book for people who want to write comedy of any kind, if you want to be a stand-up or if you want to write funny movies.
Studied it closely.
I've read it. It's a great book. I did want to ask you, do you feel a little bit guilty sometimes? Because I know a lot of comedians when they're starting out read that book and it keeps a lot of them going a lot longer than they should. And here we are.
Yeah, it's Tommy. It'll drop off. fairly soon.
I did want to say thank you. Huge influence.
Well, that's it. Well, that book, Carry Big Sticks, coming out
This is the
September
new book.
24th, I believe, Tim. Is that right?
Yeah, it's imminent. It nearly killed me writing the damn thing.
So, as it says, funny, fearless life, friendship, laughter, and MS. Tim Ferguson, thank you so much for coming here. Guys, we're going to go for a break. I'll be back.